Humanize the show a little bit. You ever have one of those instances where words leave your mouth and you immediately go, "No, come back, words!" As soon as Some Like It Hot earlier, I went, that was Billy Wilder. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof is what I was searching for with Tennessee Williams. So for those of you that want to bombard me on Facebook, you have every right to, because as soon as it came out of my mouth, it just wasn't going in the right direction. I have a Hollywood elitist actually in here in studio who helped me out, not at all during that. All right, so let's talk about the Heat with our December record challenge. What we've done is come up with 5 specific locations here. Here's where we ended up yesterday. We got second all time in Pittsburgh and Chanute. Chanute just missed it by 1 degree, and those are the records that we were looking at for December the 9th. So now we turn our attention to today. 74 in Joplin, 75 in Miami. That's going to be relatively hard to hit, even though it's going to be abnormally warm for this time of year. That's asking for a lot to get into the mid-70s. But I'll tell you what, Pittsburgh, Chanute, that's reachable right there from 93 and 39. And we'll pay special attention to Monette that was set back in 1993. And here's why, because when we get to our temperatures that we talk about today, let's remember, we're really not peaking out there until about 2 to 4, say 5 p.m. So we've got about 2 hours before we actually top out. Joplin already sitting at a very comfortable 71 degrees. Look at that humidity already dropping down to 24%. Now here's why I was talking about Monette. That's unofficial as of right now, but that says 67 degrees. So that would actually tie the all-time December 10th record. Chanute's going to have to play a whole lot of catch up to get into the mid-70s. Miami already at 70, Joplin 71. And Pittsburgh's going to need an additional 4 degrees. So once again, while we may not break any records, we're certainly challenging them for this time of year. Because the real interesting thing is when we're talking about high 60s, low 70s, our average high should only be about 48. Now we're going to get a taste of that here, a taste of December, a taste of winter by the time we truly step into the weekend. Gorgeous looking Skywatch Storm Tracker for the most part. But you see the color contour right there with the much colder temperatures? Well, here's what's happening. This low pressure system that was originally sitting over the 4 corners, this thing is on the move. And in the words of Uncle Jimbo, it is coming right for us. We've seen this thing expand through portions of Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and then make its way through the panhandles. And it's taking a very consistent west to east approach. And what that'll do is bring that precipitation up from the southwest toward us just in time for tomorrow morning. And then on the backside of that, much cooler temperatures as well. So if you can get out this afternoon, it's going to be absolutely perfect to do so, because during the weekend, it's just going to be a little misty and truly cold. Now overnight, temperatures are looking good, but you'll also notice too when we get to our 7-day forecast, that Friday high is about 54. So we're not going to have a whole lot of movement and hardly any warm up. We'll begin shortly after midnight, and that's when the clouds will arrive from the west, followed by the rain. Now we're not looking at anything severe, but anywhere from about 3/4 to 1.25 inches of precipitation, because we get some good lines that stretch from the south to the north here as this rain rolls through. You see them pop up every now and then. Now remember, any of this wintry precip that should clip our far northwest counties, because of our abnormally warm temperatures on Wednesday and Thursday, the ground's not going to be able to support it sticking around, and certainly no accumulation. But there we are down into the 30s on Saturday, and it's not a one-shot cold front, because we're going to have to ride that with overnight lows way below freezing here all during the weekend. Now we do get back to some normalized temperatures, say through the middle of next week. But Tanya, it's a stark contrast to the 2 days of record-breaking weather that we've been talking about for our daily highs.
Yes. Yeah. I'm just looking forward to one more nice day before it feels like winter.
Gorgeous afternoon and evening ahead of us as well. Remember, with the cloud cover moving in, this may be the opportune time to get out and take a look at some planets tonight.
There you go. All right. Thanks, Michael.